What would the TCG look like on Master Duel? Tamias is going to be showing us a crazy matchup with the new TCG regulations. But before we get into this game, I need to know, guys, I genuinely need to know, what do you guys think about the TCG regulations on Master Duel, guys? It's going to be crazy. I want to know what you have to say. Hopefully Konami does make this an entirely different format, because I am sick and tired of dealing with Maxx. I got to hear what you have to say. This time around, Tamias is going to be playing Weather Painter. So it's a rogue deck, and he's playing against his opponent. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. As we'll start off first, we're going to normal summon the Weather Painter Snow. That gets a snowy canvas, and it gives it the additional effect to be able to add a weather card to our hand by banishing it. We'll get the weather forecast, and our opponent will Droll and Lockbird us. We'll use weather forecast to be able to get our trap card. We'll summon the Weather Painter Rain because we have an additional normal summon with forecast and pass our turn. In case you guys did not know, the Weather Painter strategy is built on gaining additional effects through your continuous spell and trap cards. So far, we have a quick effect, Banish to Search, and we also have a quick effect, if your opponent controls a monster, I can banish this card, special summon Weather Painter monster from your deck. So these cards are pretty good and helpful for the deck. And then what makes the Weather Painters unique is that when they're banished on the next standby phase, they come right back. All right. So we'll bring back our Weather Painter Snow, and our opponent will use Foolish Burial to send Despian Tragedy. Despia is pretty much at full power for the TCG, guys. 3 Branded Fusion, 3 Aluber, and they're going to use their first Aluber to get their first Branded Fusion. They'll activate Branded and Lost, activate Branded Infusion, and we got the Ash Blossom. Same deck, same problems, guys. So that'll prevent him from Fusion summoning this turn, and now he's going to have to figure out another way to play. The 2 cards face down and pass his turn. We'll then go ahead and use the effect of our, our Rainbow Canvas by banishing the Snow. We'll summon out the Cloud. And then we'll use Rain to banish to add another Snow. So now we'll get our Weather Painter monsters back. It was almost free real estate. And then we can use the effect of Snow to banish itself to search again. We're going to get the Weather Rainy Canvas. Now we'll use our Rainy Weather Canvas and our Rain to be able to special summon Sun from the deck. And Sun allows us to get rid of his Branded Banishment, which he's actually going to use for Despian Tragedy. We're going to have to use Cloud here. So he won't be able to Fusion summon with our monsters in the field. Not sure if he was ever going to be able to do that. And Branded Beast will summon Tragedy to allow him to Fusion summon with the Tragedy. He's going to make a Masquerade. So we're going to have to be really careful, because every card effect that we use from here on out is going to cost us. But more importantly, he's going to get Grinding Quim to his hand for some follow-up. We'll then normal summon Snow, use its effect to be able to fulfill our cards. And now that we have Thundery Canvas, we'll attack into the Masquerade. This card allows us to banish that opponent's monster and this card. Or return the card, I'm sorry. Now we'll use all 3 of our monsters for a Link Summon, or our Spell and Trap cards for a Link Summon, because that's what the forecast does. We'll get into the Weather Painter Rainbow, and our opponent Nibiru's Eyes? Yo! I ain't gonna lie, that was actually one of the most craftiest Nibiru's of all time, because it does get rid of our monster, which can't stop the Nibiru right now. And it pretty much puts us on, yo, this card has to be the clutch card now. So he summons out a rock. We'll get a token. We'll activate Snowy Canvas and then pass our turn. We don't have to fear Maxx, guys. I wonder who crafted 2 Branded Fusion? We'll have to see, right? Did he actually craft Branded Fusion for this? He'll return our face down card. Then we'll get Sun back to our field alongside of Canvas. 5 monsters on the field, and he's going to normal summon Quim, send Branded Retribution. No, it looks like he's still only playing 1 Branded Fusion. I think that's kind of crappy about this regulation, is that you don't want to risk the investment of crafting, but still, TCG list, no Maxx. Like that's like at the very worst, something that we can all be happy about. So we'll use our monster to get rid of his Branded, and now he'll fuse with Fallen Albaz and Lubellion to Albion. Albion's effect can then fuse off his Nibiru and his Fallen Albaz. That's actually kind of crazy. He's now going to make Titan Clad. Okay. He'll then use Branded Lost here, tribute Office Albion for the Bestial Lubellion. And then he'll use Lubellion to get Branded Regain, Gold Sarcophagus to be able to banish a card. That's going to banish the Mercurier. Mercurier and Regain to activate. Hold on, he's kind of cooking. Unfortunately for him, the snow will bounce the Branded Regain, but he's still going to be able to gain the effect of Mercurier to be able to search, and he's going to get a Spriggan's Kit. From here, he can use the Spriggan's Kit to summon itself since he has Albaz, get Branded in red, place a card to the bottom of his deck, and now we're getting the Biru. We're going to chain the Weather Painter Crowd and the Weather Painter Snow as well. So chat, we're actually cooking them here. We get the Search. And we get the Nibiru the entire board. We're not going to lose any of our monsters here. We summon the Nibiru, give him a token, but he still has Branded in red. Now here's the crazy thing. If he goes Branded in red for the Guardian Chimera, I think he could actually put us in a not so great spot, right? Let's see. Branded in red to get the Quim. Then he fuses for 2. All right. We have to fuse for 3. Oh, no, he couldn't have. We know the card in its hand. It's a Branded Regain. He summons the Despian Queritus. Use the Branded Lost to be able to get the Blazing Cartesia. There's still an Albaz in his graveyard? No, you got it. All right, cool. Then use the Queritus to turn his Nibiru. And he'll Threatening Roar on the Nibiru, guys. Holy crap, I'm sick. He'll now get Branded in High Spirits to his hand and then realize he can't win in that resource game. That was crazy, guys. Let's see if we can get another TCG regulation list so we can combine these together to make a longer video. There's also some other cool things about the TCG event, guys. And hopefully Black Batman is going to show us some more cool stuff, some more drip. This time around, guys, what's really cool is that if you take a deck like Sword Soul, which transfer overs from regular Master Duel into the TCG, you almost lose nothing. So we're going to go ahead and watch Black Batman play Sword Soul with no Protos in the TCG against Double Salad. He's going to be going second, and the opponent's going to go ahead and start off by activating Danger Mothman. He's going to hit an Orcus Nightmare. Ooh, Orcus, which is at almost full power in the TCG as well. He'll send Harpoor. Harpoor will then special summon Girsu. Girsu will send a Symbol Skeleton, and now he'll link summon into Galtea. Galtea will then return the Orcus Nightmare to be able to set the Babel. And now he'll immediately go into Dingirsu. Interesting. Why didn't he use the Symbol Skeleton? I'm curious. He could have used the Symbol Skeleton to special summon the Girsu back, and then attach and then link into another link too, like IP Masquerena. I'm very curious to why he didn't do that. He'll use Dingirsu to attach Harpoor, then activate Babel. Normal summon Brass Bombard and use Symbol Skeleton. Okay, different combo loading. He attempts to summon out the Girsu, but Ghost Bell comes through. And now he doesn't have a way to get Symbol Skeleton back into the graveyard. He'll now link summon into IP Masquerena. Huh. Okay, well no, he can still use Harpoor to summon out another Symbol Skeleton if he plays multiple copies. So he's chilling. And then if he has another Orcus card in his hand, Brass Bombard can summon another one. So this is actually not a bad board. Let's see how Black Batman reacts. All right, we draw Adara. We're going to use the effect of Adara. Our opponent's going to use Harpoor immediately. Okay. Harpoor summons out Symbol Skeleton number 2. We summon Adara and then use it for a link. Next, he'll use IP immediately? Huh? He's going to summon out Long Girsu? That could have been done better. He definitely could have held that. Use this for the dinghy. then linked into like Topple Watch at 0 Boros or something like that. I don't know what he's doing. Now we'll normal summon Moye, reveal Shithana. We summon under the Lingirsu. Oh, we're sick. We're sick. I'm just going to assume we did that on purpose because we have Shithana in hand. So he'll get rid of the Moye. We still get the token, and now we can use Shithana to summon itself. Our opponent will now use Symbol Skeleton to summon out Dengirsu. Oh, yeah, we're sick. Dengirsu then attaches a material and lets us synchro summon. We're going to make Boxia. Boxia gets to return 1 card, then destroy the monk to summon the Ghost Spell. And Shithana's effect will tribute since a monster was destroyed. We'll summon it. Attempt to destroy the Dengirsu, which of course protects itself. Adora will banish itself to add the Shithana. Now we'll discard the Shithana to summon out the Longyuan, and now we can Synchro 10. We are not locked into worms. That means we can make our star card and put it on the floor. Now Longyuan will burn for 12, and put on the floor will destroy the random forbidden droplet that he's had this entire time. Oh, this is crazy. Why would we even... I guess he can't attack over the Longirsu now. Boxia plus our monster makes Psychic in Punisher. And Psychic in Punisher gets rid of the opponent's Longirsu, then attacks for 3,700 alongside of the monk. So we put our opponent in a compromising position. We have Blackout to destroy 2 cards on the field and Psychic in Punisher. So our opponent uses Orcus Symbol Skeleton to be able to summon Galtea. That's smart because now Galtea is a quick effect just in case. We're going to immediately chain Blackout to the Galtea and Babel. I don't think that's the move. He still has Brass Bombarding Grave. Oh, I guess he doesn't have his Symbol Skeleton. So it's not the end of the world. No, it's not terrible. But he does get a free spell. And if we would have waited till he set the free spell, we then could have used our Shithana to be able to destroy. Oh, no, we're going to be able to do it anyways. He set the Crescendo. We probably don't use it. We probably don't use that. We probably don't use that. Uh-oh. All right, we summon back Monk, and we don't destroy. Good, because if we did, he could have banished this card to add a Dark Machine and potentially keep one. So now we'll summon Dark Greffer. He'll attack into Monk of the Team. You know Dark Monster in his hand. And that's the end of his turn. 8,600 attack, Psychic in Punisher. What do you guys think about a no Maxx format? What do you guys think about this particular game? I thought it definitely was a lot more skillful than some of the other games that we see. But of course, there are so many other games that I want to show you guys in TCG format. Hopefully, Konami makes it a genuine thing. Of course, if you want to see more amazing content, you already know what to do. Be sure to check out these other videos so I can catch you on the next one.